Hey everyone, it's Lisa Mears. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this super cute Santa boot shaped card, which is perfect for the holidays. I'm using a brand new product from Scrap Diva Designs to create this card, and I'll walk you through each step of the process. So the die set I'm using to make this card is the Santa Boot mini album dies from Scrap Diva Designs. This die set is shaped like a Santa boot and it measures about 5 inches tall by 4.5 inches wide. It comes with some jingle bell dies as well as a poinsettia die. And if you're interested in purchasing this die set, I will have the link in the description box below. And if you use my code Lisa Mears, you can save 10% on your purchase. Alright, let's go ahead and make this card. I have two Santa boot dies and I'm taking this one. This is the smaller of the two. I die cut a piece of red cardstock, and then I'm taking the larger die. This is the one with the stitching all around it, and I die cut a piece of white cardstock. I took the smaller boot die one more time and just die cut a small piece of black cardstock to get the bottom of the boot. Next, I'm going to do some inking of my die cuts, and I'm using the Rockin red ink from Catherine Pooler, and I'm just going to put some ink along the edges of my red boot die cut. This is just going to give me some more depth and dimension for this Santa boot. Next, I'm going to take the black piece that I die cut the bottom of the boot, and I'm just going to use my scissors and trim this up on the score lines that are pressed into that black cardstock. Next, I'm going to take those two pieces that I just cut and I'm going to glue them onto the red boot. So I'm just doing some paper piecing here so that I can have two different colors of cardstock on this boot. I have the black for the bottom of the boot and then the red for the boot itself. Next, I used the die for the cuff of the boot and I die cut a piece of white glitter cardstock just to add some sparkle to this Santa boot, and I'm adding that white cuff at the very top of the red die cut piece. Next, I have the dies for the belt buckle. I die cut the belt out of black cardstock. You can see that there's stitching on the top and bottom of that die, which I love all of that stitching that is included in this set. I'm going to go ahead and add the black piece right on the red boot. Notice I'm putting it kind of like a diagonal so that it fits perfectly. And then I'm going to add the belt buckle that I die cut out of some gold mirror cardstock, and I'll add that right on top. This boot is looking so cute. So now I'm going to add this to the white shadow layer. So you can see the white that extends beyond the edges of that boot. It just makes it look so nice. And now I'm going to jazz up this boot by adding a poinsettia and some jingle bells. So using the same die set, it includes this poinsettia die. I die cut it out of some red mirror cardstock from Spellbinders, and I just added those 3 layers together and offset them for the leaves. And then I have this middle piece that I die cut out of gold mirror cardstock. I'll add that to the center, and then I'm going to take one of my gems and add right to the center of that. I also die cut the leaves out of some green cardstock. I'll go ahead and just put some glue on the back there and then add that to the poinsettia. And then using the jingle bell dies, there are 4 of them there. I just die cut 2 jingle bells out of some gold mirror cardstock, and I'm going to add those to my Santa boot as well. So I'm just tucking those jingle bells right under the poinsettia. I think this Santa boot is so super cute. I am going to make this into a shaped card. But if you are into scrapbooking, you can use this die set to make a shaped mini album. So let me show you how to turn this into a shaped card. I have a piece of white 8.5 inch by 11 inch cardstock, and I'm folding it in half. Next, I'm going to take the largest Santa boot die, And if you want your card to open on the side, just take your die and put the left side of the die slightly over the fold in the cardstock. But if you want it to open from the top, you'll put the top of the die slightly over the fold in the cardstock. And once you decide how you want your card to open, go ahead and tape your die down to that folded cardstock. I want my card to open on the side, so I'm just put the left edge of the die slightly over the fold, and I'm just taping it down with some mint tape. And I went ahead and ran that through my die cutting machine off camera, and it cuts out the shape of the Santa boot. So next, the only thing you need to do is add the decorated Santa boot down to this card base. And since both pieces were cut with the same die, you'll see that it lines up perfectly. So I'm just lining it up, and there is my shaped card. Now I do want to mention that this is slightly larger than A2 in size. The width of this Santa boot is about 4.5 inches wide, where an A2 size card is 4.25 inches wide. So you will need to use a larger envelope if you are making this into a card. So that will complete my card, and once again, if you are interested in this die set, I will have a link in the description box below, as well as a coupon code to save 10%. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like videos like this and want to see more, be sure to click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.